What is going on, Sumolings? It's Chris here from AppSumo. Going to give you guys a minute to trickle in. Apologies for the delay. We had some technical stuff going on our side, but all good now. So we're super excited to have you here today. What's going on, Jeff, Jennifer, John, Joseph? Got a lot of you folks in here. Awesome. Super cool. Let us know as we get going where you guys are coming in from and what type of business you're using. If you're currently using WordPress, let us know how. But today we have an action-packed webinar for you. We're joined with the team behind three awesome tools that we have on here. So we have weForms, which is a plugin, is a customizable form builder and lead generation tool for bloggers, entrepreneurs, and businesses using WordPress. The second tool we have on here is WP User Frontend Pro, which is a user submission plugin that lets you easily offer guest posting, profile creation, and member dashboard capabilities on your WordPress site. And the final tool that we're going to be going over today is WP Project Manager, which is a versatile WordPress plugin with a rich feature base designed to help your team plan, collaborate, and finish projects faster. This is the first triple threat webinar we've done. Super excited for it. I hope you guys are hearing us clearly. We're coming through good. We have Sad and Manuel from the team behind these three awesome products. I want to welcome you guys and thank you for joining us today.
Hi.
Hi guys.
So before we dive into the kind of the walkthroughs of these tools, I'm curious about how they all kind of came about in the history of your company. How did you guys get started, and why did you kind of focus on WordPress?
Okay, so the thing is, our founder, Mr. Tarek Hassan, he's the man behind all these amazing products. So he started weForms in 2008 as a small blog. So he used to write small tutorials on WordPress. And then after graduating, he finally decided to launch his own plugin. So back then there was no front-end posting plugins. So people had no options to post from the front end, build custom registration forms using a plugin, and to let users manage their profiles from the front end. So he came up with an idea to create the amazing WP User Frontend Pro. So that was our first product. He launched the free version. It was a huge success. Then he launched a pro version. So basically that plugin helped weForms to be the weForms that it is today. So basically he loves to solve the problems of users. So all our solutions are based on specific problems. Like you can see, User Frontend helps users to create membership sites, let them guest post, and on the other hand, weForms allows you to create contact form plugins, build email lists, and User WP Project Manager lets you manage your projects. So we have some other plugins as well. So all these solve specific problems. So this is how our company came into being.
Awesome. Very cool. That's very, very cool to hear kind of the background history about how you guys came to this, just solving those user problems. Before we dive into the training as well, I want to mention two things to everybody. One, if you have any questions, you can drop those in the Q&A box below the video, and we'll circle back to those towards the end. Because we are going to be going over three different tools, if you have a tool specific question, please specify what tool your question is about so we can make sure we're answering it properly. The other thing is we will be sending out a replay later today. So as long as you're registered for the webinar, which you certainly are if you're on here, we'll be sending that out to you so you can watch the replay in case you have to pop out early for anything. But on that note, I will turn it back over to you if you want to share your screen and walk us through the first tool.
Okay, so I'll be showing the weForms plugin. Okay, so
okay.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
So I have to quit Zoom to let my computer allow screen sharing.
Okay. All right. You can pop back in.
Okay, no problem.
All right. We'll see you in a minute. All right. Well, everybody, while we're getting all of this set up, let us know what your businesses are. What are you guys working on? Are you agencies? Are you consultants? Do you have your own WordPress sites, blogs that you're running? Curious to hear how you're thinking about using these tools. Let's dive in, see what folks are saying. Jennifer coming in from Chicago, blogger, web developer, awesome. Ken, audio and video is coming in clearly. Cool. We also got some questions coming in here as well. So again, you can ask those questions just on the Q&A box. Let's see. All right. You guys aren't very active in the chat right now. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, we'd like to know what you guys are doing.
Sad, how long have you been with the company?
I've been here for about a year.
Okay. And you're doing the digital marketing side?
Yep.
Very cool. All right, he's back.
Hey.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No, all good.
Okay. So
there we go. Awesome.
Okay. So this is weForms. So weForms lets you create amazing forms. Just to let you know, it's built on Vue.js and it's super fast, loads within seconds, doesn't load any page. So there are lots of pre-built templates that you can use to create forms just with a single click. Like I'm creating an admission form, so I just click, it's there. You can also, there are many custom fields you can use to customize the form. Just drag and drop them into the field form builder and they're there. So you can customize the forms. There are many other options. There are advanced options like conditional logic. And also you can dynamically populate your fields. So in the form settings, you can redirect the form when someone enters some answers, and you can customize the message that will be shown. You can customize the button text. You can show front-end reports. You can enable multi-steps. Also, there are restriction features like you can schedule your form for a specific period. Also, you can make it accessible only when someone logs in. Also, you can limit the entries. You can create unlimited notification for each of the form entries. Like you can create admin notice and also for user notice. You can also send SMS notification. So these are very easy to use. Also, there are many integrations. So all you have to do is just enable the modules and you'll be able to use them. Some of the modules will require API keys. So you have to use the APIs. Then you can map your fields with the list and also the field from the audience of, like I'm showing the MailChimp. On the settings tab, you can find the settings that will help you customize the plugin even more. Like you can add reCAPTCHA. There are some privacy settings. This lets you handle the GDPR requests. You can use Google Maps. In the modules section, you'll see all the modules that you are getting with this deal. Like the deal is for business package and it has all the modules that we have on our bucket. So there are Google services, there are payment options, Trello integration, Zoho, Zapier integration, quiz module. You can send SMS notifications. Also, there are many email service providers out there like Aweber, ConvertKit, Campaign Monitor, Constant Contact. Also, there is HubSpot integration. So weForms is really a handy feature, handy plugin. You can create any type of forms you want and publish them with very easily. Like just copy the shortcode, create a new page, sorry about the slow internet speed. Just paste the shortcode and it's done. Publish it. So here is your form. You can also do customization for the appearance. You have to do, there are CSS classes, IDs, you can use them. So this is the basic design of the form. So this is weForms. So do anyone have any questions?
Yeah, we can circle back to all the questions towards the end after we walk through all three of these.
Okay. So I'm showing WP User Frontend now. Okay, so with WP User Frontend, you can create frontend post forms, registration forms, also contact forms using weForms. You can create your subscription packages. There are integrations with email services. You can create coupons. You can manage your payment transactions, and you can also create user listing. So let's start with post forms. So User Frontend has the exact same builder just like weForms. You can create forms easily. Like if you want to create a post form, just okay. So this is easy. Just drag and drop. I already have that field. Okay. So I can add fields, as many fields as I want. I can customize the fields. I can add help text. I can make the field required or not required. There are advanced options. You can set default value, word registration, size, field size, CSS class name, visibility. You can control the form, restrict it to the people only you want. You can also add conditional logic. So there are settings like what kind of post type do you want to use for this form? What will be the post status, post format, default post category, redirect to. You can redirect to this same page, to a specific page, or to a custom URL. You can let others comment on the post. There are many other features. Also, there is submission restriction, just like weForms. There are payment settings. You can enable payment for forms. There are some display settings, like you can select form styles. We only have light mode and dark mode. There are some others as well. So there are options for expire the post. You can also set QR codes. You can send email notifications as well. So this is the post form feature. So you can also create registration forms. The same builder, there are profile fields, custom fields, and some other fields. So there are more than 30 fields available. So when you are posting you are creating the registration, you also get a profile builder for your users. So when you publish the registration form, you can also publish the profile editor. So when your user logs in, so they will see the profile, their own profile on the front end. So let me show you how it works. So I am publishing the registration form. Oh, I'm logged in. So let me open another window. So I'm setting my username. So I'm setting my so I'm registered. Okay, so let me publish the profile page as well. So I can update my details from this page. So as I'm already logged in as demo, I can see my username, my name, last name, email. I can change them and update my profile from the front end. Also, you can create dashboards with User Frontend Pro. It will show all of your posts from the front end. You can edit or delete them. It also works with WooCommerce. You can create front-end product forms. Like if you are building WooCommerce site, e-commerce site for your client, you don't want your client to log into the backend, you can create a front-end product form, and your client can create products from the front end. Okay, so you can also create subscriptions packages that your users will buy from your site. So you can create a guest posting website using this. Like you are charging for specific post or a number of posts from your users. When they pay, they can publish on your site. You can build email lists from the registration forms. Also, you can manage the payments. You can see the transactions. There are many modules also, like MailChimp integration, MailPoet 3 integration. You can set up private messaging between your users. As User Frontend Pro, let's say create a membership site, messaging is very important. You can allow social logging and registration. There are a couple of other integrations as well. You can manage your comments from the front end. You can create HTML email templates. There is QR code. You can see reports. There are SMS notifications, Zapier integration, Stripe and PayPal payment gateway integration. You can see user analytics. Also, we have paid membership pro integration. If you have paid membership pro, you can integrate with User Frontend Pro. Also, User Frontend Pro works with WordPress profile. So basically, this is User Frontend Pro. So I'm showing you the project manager demo now. Okay, so project manager is also a single page app. It loads very fast. So you can create unlimited number of projects for unlimited number of users. Creating project is very easy. Just create, you can select category. Okay, so inside a project, you can manage task lists. You can create unlimited number of task lists. You can set up milestones and also make it private. So when you make it private, only you can see the list. So you can create tasks as well. You can assign users. You can add descriptions. You can create subtasks, set up deadlines. Also, there is a time tracker option. You can track your time for each of the tasks. You can discuss with your team members inside the task. Also, there is a default discussion board where you can create discussions and chat with one another. You can create milestones for your projects. You can manage files, create folders, upload files, add Google Docs. Also, you can see a Gantt chart of your whole project. If you are working for a client, then you can create invoice and send the invoice directly to your client so that he can pay you. Also, you can add your client to this project so he can also get an overview of what you are doing. You can manage the capability of your coworker, clients, and manager. There are some integrations as well. So if you are a developer, you can connect with GitHub and Bitbucket. Also, there is a Slack notification that when you enable it, you can send your task activities to a channel. You can also create levels to set up priorities or as the way you want. So there is also a Kanban view. It's just like Trello. So you can manage your tasks in this Kanban board. You can add tasks. By searching from your task list. Also, you can create new tasks from here. You can drag and drop and change the. Also, you can set automation. So this is just like GitHub. You can move your tasks and create automations for them. Like when a new task is assigned to someone, you can automatically move that to ongoing, overdue, in any progress you want. So it is very helpful for this kind of things. There is filter option. You can filter your tasks depending on status, assigned to due date. Okay, so also your users get a My Task page where they can see the tasks they have. They can filter it with outstanding, ongoing, and overdue tasks. Also, they can view an overview of everything they're doing. There is also a calendar. You can also move tasks from using the calendar and directly edit tasks from here. Also, you can view all your activities from a single place. You can integrate WP Project Manager with WooCommerce. You can see progress bar of your team members. Okay, there are also reports, like you can view overdue tasks, completed tasks, user activities. You can also create summary reports based on users. Also, there are many modules. I have already shown you some of them. Like there is a body press integration. You can create invoices. W Project Manager integrates with Stripe and PayPal. Also, you can create recurring tasks. Like you can set a task to happen each week. You can create that as well. So basically, this is Project Manager. Okay, so hello.
Hey, all set?
Yeah.
All right, ready to go through a couple questions?
Yes.
Cool. All right, Joseph is asking, is this fully integrated with WeMail?
Which one? Project Manager?
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
Joseph
about
didn't
talking
specify
about
that
WeForms.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
weForms.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it fully integrated?
weForms works with WeMail at the moment, but as WeMail is in beta as the moment, so it works. The weForm and WeMail works together.
Awesome. Cool, cool. All right, Jennifer is asking, and this is about weForms. Is there a public roadmap of what features are planned, including if you have other integrations in the works, specifically looking for ActiveCampaign?
Okay, so we have a GitHub repo. So we list all our roadmap there. So you can check the GitHub repository.
Would it be possible to add a link to the chat for folks?
Yes, of course, I'm doing that.
Awesome.
Where did Jennifer go?
I guess the question got answered, so it's in the
Oh,
answer.
okay, awesome.
All right, Juan is asking if we could see some of the reporting features of WP Project Manager.
Yeah, I think we just went through all of that.
Okay, you already did this?
Yes, so you
Got
can
it.
create summary report and some
All
other.
kinds of reports, yeah.
Okay. All right, Leslie is asking for weForms. With the quiz module, are you able to give answers a specific weight in order to create a personality test?
Interesting.
Yes,
I think you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, there's your answer. Is there a Manny is asking, is there a license or API needed? Not quite sure what that's in reference to. I guess WP User Frontend Pro.
Okay, so to use the premium modules, you don't need a license for that, but you won't get any update or support if you don't have license.
Yeah.
So
Got it. And can you use the Pro on multiple sites?
we are offering 10-site license. So yes, you can use the Pro on multiple sites.
Perfect. Cool, cool. All right. Ken is asking, does weForms support recurring payments, and with which payment gateways?
weForms works with Stripe and PayPal at the moment. So you can use recurring payment of those.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Joseph is saying, WeMail is in beta, question mark. Is it reasonably stable and usable? What is the ETA for it to be out of beta? Having a fully integrated forms and mail vendor would be very nice.
You can use email at the moment. We are still working on it because we are adding new email services, integrations. So some features might not work, or sometimes they work. So as is in a development phase, it's in beta, you know. So
we have all of that in the pipeline, so
yes,
right.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any last questions that folks may have? Those are the ends of the ones that we had submitted. So I'll give you guys another minute. If you got anything else, remember you can just click that Q&A button at the bottom of the screen to ask your questions. So let me go through one more time. Did I miss anything that folks may have asked?
Hernan Pontillo, he asked previously that whether weForms supported conditions in the forms.
Yes, it
It
does.
does, right? So yeah, I answered him. So he's asking, so is this included in this deal? It is,
Yes,
right?
it is.
It is.
Everything is included in this deal.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we got a couple more coming through. Charlene is asking for weForms. Is ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft on the list of email services we can integrate? My clients will not leave those services. Can this integrate with Elementor?
Yes, weForm works with Elementor.
And what about for ActiveCampaign and man, what was the other one she mentioned? ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft.
No, I don't think weForms integrates with those, but it integrates with Campaign Monitor, MailChimp, Aweber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paco is asking, weForms, do you have a template with different designs of forms that are more modern? Are there new templates coming out for the weForms?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, we are creating new templates with
We're always working on improving
on it,
the,
right?
templates and all that.
Great.
So, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Ken is asking, is there a way, is there any integrations between these three demoed products? Do they work together? Do they work better together as a solution, or can you use them, or are they fine working individually? So how do the three tools work together, if at all?
Well, these tools serve different purposes, and we didn't find any reason to integrate them. Like weForms gives contact forms. So in which way do you want to integrate it with User Frontend Pro? So if you can show us the use cases, we'll surely create integrations. But at the moment, there is no integration between them.
Okay. Hernan is asking, let's see. So basically wants to know if, depending on somebody's answer on a form, can you redirect them to different pages? So if they answer A, direct them to one page, and if they answer B, redirect them to a different page. Is that possible?
I'm not actually sure about that. Maybe the support team can help them with this question.
Okay. All right, let's see. Ken is asking, so another question about the recurring payments. I know that Stripe and PayPal are supported payment gateways, but how about for recurring payments? Are recurring payments supported or just one-time payments?
I think that it's one-time payments. Recurring payments are not supported at the moment.
Okay. All right. And that is the end of the ones that we have had come through. So we will stop it there for the questions. But thank you guys so much for going through all this. I'm sure folks are very grateful in the comments for you walking through all of these. And thanks for hopping on and sharing this deal with the AppSumo community. 3 super awesome tools. So thank you guys for that. Before we sign off, I want to turn it over to you if you guys have any last words. Again, for all the Sumolings on here, all 3 of these are available on AppSumo right now. You can just go to appsumo.com/browse. Check them out. Again, they're backed by the AppSumo 60-day guarantee. So feel free to play around with them, get them installed on your site, see what they're like. And if you have any questions, you can always ask us and we'll get you taken care of. But Manul or Sad, do you guys have any last words to say before we sign off?
Well, yeah, you should just go ahead and play around with these tools. We have our demos all available for you guys. So you can just easily choose and find out what use cases you have for these tools, right? So just play around with them, and if you have any further inquiries or questions, you can always contact our support. We're very responsive. Just go ahead.
Awesome.
Right?
Great.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Thank you guys so much for taking the time, and we'll be talking to you soon. And Sumolinks, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care.